Alright guys, day 24 and I'm still sick. So, but the show must go on. I'm going to talk about Zombieland Double Tap, which I watched today, which came out like a week ago. And I've wanted to see this movie, but I had to wait to see it with somebody else. But this one in particular, like, 10 years has passed since the first Zombieland, so it was interesting to have a sequel this long afterwards. They were going to make like a TV show, and I think they did for like a couple episodes with not the same cast, which I think is kind of dumb, but they got rid of that. But like they didn't have a movie made until now, so I do appreciate that they still continued on and made a sequel to this, even if it was 10 years later. And this one, for me, I'm going to say overall real quickly, I did enjoy it. It's funny because usually comedy sequels suck for the most part, and this one I thought, while it had some groaners, I thought it had a lot of good jokes in it, and I thought that it was more funnier than the average comedy sequel. I did like all the characters that are back. I thought that all the roles that these characters did replicated in this movie really well. Like Jesse Eisenberg, and Abigail Breslin and Emma Stone and Woody Harrelson are all back, and I think they all do a great job with, again, being back into these roles, and I think that they all are good. But we also got some new characters who I want to talk about more, because I did like the main four returning, but to me, the new characters I thought were actually really did shine. The biggest one is Zoe Dush, or Dush, however you say her name, as this airheaded character who is just dumber beyond belief, and it is so funny. This actress is so good in this role in just being ridiculously dumb. Like she is playing to the audience so in such a funny way. Like her acting chops in this movie are great. I really liked her character because she was just so ridiculously over the top, but it made the humor really work for me, especially with her. I thought that her jokes almost all the time really landed because she was so dumb, and I really liked her a lot. And then we've got like Rosario Dawson appearing as well, which I thought was a cool inclusion because I love Rosario Dawson, and I think that in this one she's really funny. She's like this badass character who is, they kind of meet along the way, and you also meet like Luke Wilson too, which both of these actors are good in this movie. And I think their roles, while not gigantic, are solid, and their acting, of course, is great, like usual, from Luke Wilson and Rosario Dawson. So I really did appreciate that they both in the movie are really good, and I thought that the humor in this one, like the first Zombieland, I did enjoy, but I didn't love it. Like, I liked it. I thought it was solid, but I feel like this is the same for this one. I felt like it's solid, too, because in the first one, I remember as well, I didn't laugh at every single joke, but I laughed at a good amount of the jokes, and this one had a lot of good jokes, too. So, this is a good companion piece to the original, and I feel like you can watch them both back-to-back, because they both are pretty close in quality, or in entertainment for me. Like, entertainment-wise, I think these are both pretty close. So, Zombieland Double Tap, and I can't say things today. Zombieland Double Tap, to me, is just a sequel that actually is pretty solid and pretty fun, just like the original, and isn't a typical comedy sequel where it's not very funny. I think it is pretty funny, and I think it works more than it doesn't. So, overall, I did enjoy this one. Glad I got to see it, because I did enjoy a lot of things about it. So, that is my review, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Hey, Poplart, is this your dad?